With so many different apps out there that you can use on the iPad, your iPad could get really messy really fast. And as a solution to that, you can make folders on the iPad. Making a folder on the iPad is really pretty simple. I'm going to merge these 4 recording apps together into one folder. To do that, I'm going to tap and hold on any app or folder, it doesn't matter which one, and things start to shake and they start to jiggle. If I want to make a folder, I simply take one app, drag it, and drop it on top of another. So in the bottom left corner, I'm going to grab Speak Notes, I'm going to tap and hold it, and then I'm going to drag it and drop it on top of Recorder. Tap and hold, drag, you see the change in the icon, and drop. When you do that, the iPad will attempt to name the folder for you. I'm going to X that out, and I'm going to put audio recording. And done. Now I have a folder. But wait, I have 2 more apps to put into it. That's fine. I can tap and hold Recorder free, drop it off. Tap and hold my memos, drop it off right on top, and I see that change in the icon when I'm in the right spot. Great, I have my apps in my folder, but how do I get them to stop moving like that? I simply tap the Home button. There are some things you need to know about folders. If you've used an iPad before, the folder structure has changed just a little bit. In previous versions of iOS, you could only hold 20 apps in a single folder. Apple has removed that limitation, and they've changed how you access the apps inside of a folder. I'm going to go to my home screen, and I'm going to open up my Teacher Tools folder by tapping it. And I see I have 9 icons, but really I have 19 apps. If you see the dots at the bottom of the screen, you see 1 white, 2 gray. That means I have 3 screens of apps in this folder, and I can swipe left to right and right to left, whichever direction, to get to the apps that I want. And of course the white dot tells me where I am. That's how the folders work now, starting with iOS 7.0. Now let's say for a moment, I'm going to go back to my audio recording and say, I don't want the folder anymore. I want all of these apps out of the folder, and I just want to get rid of it. Tap and hold any icon just like we did earlier. They start to shake just like we did earlier. I'm going to tap our audio recording folder, and I'm going to tap and drag an icon out. Tap and drag an icon out. And when you do that to the last app, the folder will automatically disappear. And then, of course, tap Home to get them to stop. You can also drag these folders and any app from one screen to another within the iPad. To do that, tap and hold. I'm going to grab my Keynote app, and I'm going to drag it to the left. And just as my finger is just starting to go off of the left side of the screen, the iPad will move me to the next screen over in that direction, which is the home screen. And now I can drop off my Keynote app. Again, with them shaking, I can grab my Art apps. Just as my finger starts to go off the screen, isn't it nice how they all just move out of the way for you? And then you let go. And then, of course, as you remember, tap Home to stop. That's how you can organize your apps and your folders on your iPad.